Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk Turner syndrome. I have iced coffee. I don't know what came over me, but it just sounded really good. So I'm having some iced coffee. I'm getting a very, very late start to Turner Syndrome Awareness Month. If you were not aware, February is Turner Syndrome Awareness Month. It is the month that the Turner Syndrome Society of the United States posts graphics and information you can share that just bring awareness and share the information. They also have these customizable pictures where they'll put the theme of the month for that year and the little slogan to go with it. And then your picture. You can make it your profile picture. You can just post the picture. I love using that picture. It is my profile picture now on like everything, and I love it. So to start the talk about Awareness Month, I want to share the theme and talk about the meaning of the theme, and that is be uniquely you. I absolutely love this. I think it highlights, one, how important it is, no matter how different we may feel, to embrace our uniqueness, to really grab onto that opportunity to just be ourselves. And specifically, I think it's really fun to look at that in the context of Turner Syndrome, because each story that we have, all of our unique stories tell a different piece of the overall Turner Syndrome story. So without all of our unique stories, you would not have the full picture of what Turner Syndrome is. And I love that. I am all about sharing our stories. The first post about the Awareness Month that I made was sharing my story. And on Facebook, they give you the option when your birthday comes around, like a week ahead of time, to start a fundraiser in honor of your birthday. So people can donate to it in honor of your birthday, like in lieu of a birthday gift. Well, it just so happens my birthday is exactly in Awareness Month, so I get to tack it onto that as well, which is really fun. So I love that. How I've been embracing being uniquely me is sharing my story, is reminding myself that I get to be me. I don't have to look like anything I'm seeing online. I don't have to live up to some invisible standard that might feel like it's there and important. I'm me. And that's good. That's okay. And I think getting to the place where, not that you feel like you have to share everything, but getting to the place where you feel like you can open up and embrace the parts of your story that are different, that look different, that might not be understood super well, is the beginning to truly being uniquely you. It's like going out in public and it not changing your personality. You are going to be you no matter where you are, whether you're at home by yourself, whether you're posting something online, whether you're with your family, whether you're with your friends, whether you're with a huge group of people that you don't know anybody else. You are you. And your story doesn't change in any of those scenarios. And how you feel about your story doesn't have to change in any of those scenarios. As much as the situations we deal with can feel maybe a little bit like we're just not gonna fit in, and it can feel awkward to try to explain these things, it can feel just really, really difficult to open up about or to share about it. I think that is the beauty in embracing our story and being uniquely us. Does our story define us? Of course not. Does having Turner Syndrome define us? Of course not. But these are the parts that I really think about when we're talking about being uniquely you during Turner Syndrome Awareness Month, because there's so much power in embracing that part of your story and it being okay to embrace that part of your story, and it feeling like you have a little bit more freedom to not worry what others are going to think. I've been there. I spent a lot of time telling no one outside of my family that already knew that I had Turner Syndrome. I spent a lot of time trying to hide the things about me that might give it away that I was different. I spent a lot of time coming up with what I might say. I spent a lot of time thinking about what others were going to think or say, or all of that at one point was so overwhelming. And then I posted my first YouTube video talking about it. And all of a sudden, it's like the world just expanded to the ends of the earth. And it felt so freeing, and like I could fully be who I was and not feel like I had to hide this part of me because of what others might think. That I didn't have to make excuses for the things that looked different for me and try to explain it some other way, or explain about that much of it because I couldn't tell the full story, or I felt like I was going to be judged. It wasn't that I all of a sudden ran to the mountaintops and told anybody and everybody that would listen. I didn't start telling strangers on the street, hey, did you hear I have Turner syndrome? But it all of a sudden just stopped mattering. And I could go about my day just normally. I could just live my life. I can't even describe the level of freedom that brought, and how it felt like this weight was lifted off my shoulders. And I think that is such a powerful contrast and such a powerful message for how really important it is and how much of a difference it really does make to raise awareness and to embrace our story and to really truly be uniquely us. You guys have sent me messages talking about how you've started sharing your story more, talking about making your own channels or Facebook profiles or Instagram accounts, sharing about Turner syndrome and your story. And it seriously puts the biggest smile on my face, and I want to cry because it's just amazing. It is so incredible to watch and hear other stories, and I think for me, the biggest blessing out of sharing my story has been those younger girls that are growing up in this technology age that don't have many people they can find online that are talking about this and that have those things in common with them, and that line up a little closer to what they're experiencing or have gone through what they're anticipating experiencing and being told is coming. Nobody else is talking about being on hormone replacement therapy like that. And if they're looking at that and going, that's coming soon for me, what is that going to look like? There's stuff out there now talking about it that's going to help them feel more empowered to explore it and talk about it and not be ashamed of it and feel that much less like an alien. Clearly very passionate about this. I just feel like it's probably the biggest step I ever took to pushing through a huge barrier for me. And I'm so incredibly blessed and happy that I did. So I love seeing your stories. I am just so excited for Awareness Month. I really hope I can get one of the t-shirts before the month is over. I really hope so because I really want one. And check out the tsus.org website and the TSUS Facebook page and go look at the content. It is amazing content. Even if all you do is click share on some of the photos, that is going leaps and bounds above doing nothing. So be uniquely you, be proud of your story, and let's raise some awareness. Let's have a great rest of the Awareness Month. I realize I'm getting a really late start on this, but I hope you enjoyed this. This iced coffee is like, whew, I am very, very energetic right now. I will see you guys in the next video. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up and share it. Make sure you're subscribed and have notifications on. Let me hear your story in the comments below and any thoughts and feelings and fun ideas for Awareness Month you have, any fun things you're doing to raise awareness. I would love to hear it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!